I saved somebody really special. Not all of our guests have been special. This guy will bring motivation, everything. He will give you good perspective. Eric Moore, a former OU quarterback, but most importantly, the title that he holds is pastor of Summit Worship Center in Austin, Texas. QB1, pastor, how you doing?
I'm doing well, Sean. How you doing, man? Thank you so much for the opportunity, man. Just to sit and connect and talk, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh man, thank you. I'm doing well. I'm just I think the Red River Rivalry week, I think it
Yeah,
draws in so many people and creates so much interest from people who normally aren't fans. They've got to take a side, and
right,
someone
right,
like you, like so many others, were born in Texas, became a Sooner, and so you embraced and embodied what it means to be a Sooner. So I can't believe I'm saying this. We're almost or 25 years ago, you were a quarterback at OU. What
right.
exactly does it mean to be a Sooner in this game?
Man, I think just the pride. The pride of representing your school. The pride of the tradition of OU football and all of the great teams that come before you. And there's a standard of excellence there that you really want to uphold, and so it really is the pride and the tradition and just the honor of wearing that crimson cream, and representing on that day, and then it's the fun part of a lot of the guys that you play against or guys that you either went to school with or you played against in high school, and so just the bragging rights of all that is such a fun deal, fun experience. I think, there's, I would probably say I would brag on to say it's probably the best rivalry game in the country.
100%. And that people could say, well, Eric and Sean, they're biased because they're both from Texas and they're in that region, but I haven't seen it. I don't get the same vibe from the Iron Bowl or the Apple Cup up in Washington or UCLA, USC, or Penn State Pitt. I just think this is on a much different level. I really do. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a neutral site. Walking down that tunnel. And of course, I mean, from a UT perspective, it's probably a little bit different because they're walking down the tunnel coming into our fans. But, but us walking down the tunnel side by side, I was just telling someone yesterday, because I went to Carter High School, so we played a couple of games in the Cotton Bowl and all
Mm-hmm.
those different things. And so I remember the first time playing, and people were telling me about walking down the tunnel, and I was like, man, I walked down the tunnel plenty of times. I mean, what difference is it going to be? And so walking, I remember the first time and walking side by side, with Texas Longhorns, and then coming out and seeing the stadium half and half, perfect crimson on one side, burnt orange on the other side. I was like, whoa, okay, this is what they're talking about. Like, we're here. Like, there's nothing like it. And so it's such a great game, such a great experience.
It is. I've been to 17 of them. And only two of them have I been as a fan. And this Saturday be my first time as a fan
Wow.
since 1992. Um,
Hey.
isn't that crazy? That's crazy,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So, so Eric, one thing I find is funny, and you and I have had these conversations. What is meant to be will be in life, and life takes you down a journey and your destiny, and you have no control of it. Well, people like you and Brian Bosworth, devoted Sooners, ended up in Austin, and now have called Austin home for quite some time now. Having said that, that's how I met you, the pastor, and then I found out you were a former. I know your name, I know his name, and I was like, oh my God, that's the former Oklahoma quarterback. And this is a little snippet we did from 3 years ago. I think you know what I'm talking about. Um, so your congregation, obviously, majority Longhorn, I would imagine, on that day.
Right.
And
Right.
we did a really good piece about that and a certain wager. Check it out.
He did make a wager to his congregation last Sunday.
And so if UT wins, and I will play the UT song. Oh, but if I win, they have to stand up with a smile on their face while I get a chance to sing my school song.
This will be worth a follow-up on Sunday morning.
And what happened? What happened that year?
Did we win or did y'all win?
I think Texas won, and
Okay.
our late great friend Jason Reeves sent me the
Yeah.
video of you
Uh-huh.
with that smile that you have. You didn't say much. A smile says everything, and you directed the audio visual people to play "The Eyes of Texas," and you just stood there. You didn't sing it. You held your hands, and that was one of the most comical videos I've ever seen. That's it. It's who you are. So that was awesome, legendary.
Yeah. I mean, we have a lot of fun with it. I mean, we have a great community of people, and former, I guess Texas ex or former football players and cheerleaders and students, and so we have a great time with it. At the end of the day, it's much bigger than that, but at the same time, I'm grateful to be a part of a community where we can able to have a little fun with it.
This is a shameless plug on my end for you. There's a church for everybody, but I have to admit, you talk about a church with true diversity, true love and welcoming, and just good vibes, good energy. I would definitely promote or encourage everyone to go try a service from you and your wife at Summit Worship Center, regardless if you're a Longhorn or a Sooner.
Right. Right. We welcome Aggies. We welcome Bears. We welcome Red Raiders. We welcome the Bobcats. We welcome them all. It's such a. I always tell people, God has a sense of humor. He needed me to come. He said Austin to go serve that which was lost. So I come down to serve the people in Austin. But we have a great time with it. Great time. I must admit though, I'm a little nervous this year.
Are you really?
My Sooners. Yeah, I'm a little nervous this year. My Sooners. I think we have not been playing up to our full potential. And I think especially I think Coach Sark is gonna. I think he'll do a great job. I really like Casey Thompson. Because a couple of reasons because he has that Sooner blood running through him from his dad and all those different things. So you want him to do well, and I think with him and some of the skill positions, especially at running back.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be a really good game. Little bit nervous, I'm not going to lie. But I'm looking forward to it on Saturday.
I am too. I think Texas and Oklahoma do have some similar issues, and that being the offensive line. I've never thought I'd see the day that an Oklahoma fan base would boo one of their own players like they did Spencer Rattler 2 weeks ago. I've never seen that before. I was only there 6 years, and cheering on the backup to come in when it was a much deeper issue. It was not the quarterback. It's O-line. As you know, you're only as good as your O-line.
Right. And, I think, man, I think it's a team game, and I think when you win, the quarterback gets too much praise, and when you're losing, the quarterback gets too much blame. Or
Yeah.
when you're
Oh,
struggling, the
100%.
quarterback gets too much blame. So it's not one of our proudest moments as Sooners to react in such a way. But I think I applaud Rattler for how he's handling the situation, and in the midst of it, still leading the team and navigating through these waters. And hopefully on Saturday, hopefully they can turn some things around and get some things moving. I know Longhorns don't hope that, but I hope that we have a good game on Saturday.
I think it's going to be it's going to go down as one of those games where something strange really happens, one big play, or somebody becomes a legend. There's Red River Rivalry.
Right,
That is so hard to say, by the way.
right.
Red River Rivalry legend will be born. I don't know who it'll be. No one knows. But
No
real
one
quick,
knows.
Eric. Is there one humorous story that you remember from one of your memories at the Red River Rivalry? It doesn't have to be humorous, but any type of that just you would continue to tell people
I
about.
think for me, yeah, I think the story that I told you before at the beginning, walking down the tunnel the first time.
Yeah.
I think probably one of the surreal moments was my last year playing. I think it was Mac Brown. It was Mac Brown's first year, and my old high school coach, offensive coordinator, was over on the UT sideline coaching, Bruce Chambers, who is like
Oh.
he's like a father figure. So that was kind of
Yeah.
like a surreal moment to me to look across the field and see, somebody that I really look up to and had such an incredible impact in my life, across the field over there, coaching against me. So that was a cool moment. And I think, man, like you said, it's always come down to the big plays, be it if it's, I can't think of the big D lineman that stopped. I think that was '94. I want to say.
Oh, Stoney Clark. Yeah.
Yeah, Stoney Clark, or you got Roy Williams diving and hitting Chris Sims, and back when I was playing, Jarrell Jackson takes a punt return, and it's all different just moments, and from my first year, I think it was '95, we tied 24-24. It's just all these different moments throughout the years that are stuck in my mind from just a great experience in the Red River Rivalry. So yeah, it's a good game. Good game. I'm proud to be a Sooner. Proud to be a Sooner, and I hope my boys show out on Saturday.
Hey, regardless of
Oh,
the
I gotta say,
outcome.
I gotta tell you the bet that we got. So Big Stevie Lee got a bet
Uh-huh.
that whoever wins, so we're doing the Summit Fest, like a fall festival on the 31st of October, and so part of we're gonna have a Dunkin' booth, and whoever loses has to get in the Dunkin' booth, has to be a part of the Dunkin' booth. So if we lose, I gotta sit in the Dunkin' booth. If Stevie loses, Stevie got to get in the Dunkin' booth. So I need
Oh
my
my
boys
God, Big Stevie Lee.
I need my boys. Yeah, I need my boys to represent so I can see Big Stevie in Dunkin' booth.
Oh my God, Big Stevie Lee, from former
Yeah.
Longhorn, one of Max Brown's Longhorns he recruited from Shreveport, Louisiana. Great human being, good family.
Yeah.
He's an
Yeah.
all-American dad like yourself. He really is.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he does a great job raising those. He and Summer do a great job raising those beautiful daughters. Jada and Stevie Zoe, and so man, they're doing some great things.
They really are. Eric, Pastor Eric Moore of Summit Worship Center in Austin, Texas, off Anderson Mill Road. Go check him out. Be a part of a
Yep.
service. Just sit in on it. And especially if your team loses on Saturday, get up Sunday. And
Come hang out with us. Come hang out. All Longhorns, you're welcome. Be it win or lose. If you win, you come talk to us. If you lose, I have a prayer line waiting for you to pray for you. So, be all right.
What do you feel comfortable saying right now? I can almost guess it. Hook 'em or Boomer Sooner?
Oh, no, I'm definitely never saying hook 'em. Never saying that. Straight Boomer Sooner all the way, baby. All the way. Oh, you know what? You asked for a funny story. Let me tell you this real quick. I don't know if I can. So there's two schools. My kids. I remember my firstborn, when my son DJ was born. The pastor that we were a part of, his wife came, brought a gift for EJ, and opened it up, and man, it was a baby bath towel.
What?
But it was a Texas one. It was a UT one. So I'm like, oh, this is so cute. And I was like, oh, I said, but I can't accept this, right? And so she's looking at me like, is he serious? I'm like, I'm dead serious. There are two colors that will never touch the skin of my baby. And they're both orange. UT and Oklahoma State. So I gave the gift back to her. She was like, you're playing. I said, no, I am so serious. I appreciate the gift. So appreciated. So grateful. But I cannot accept it. We don't do orange in our house. Sean, we don't do it. None. No burnt orange and no, I don't even know what color Oklahoma State is. I know it's orange.
It's
None of it.
orange.
We can't do it. Yeah, we can't do it. Can't do it.
So
no
Red River Rivalry no burnt orange from Red River Rivalry, and there's no Bedlam OSU orange allowed in the Eric Moore household.
Done. And my wife all part of she down for it. So we don't do orange.
Oh, she's adopted it too. That is how you end an episode. That's a mic drop right there by Pastor Eric Moore. Boom.
Sooner!
Now, on that note, for the Man Cave Boys, Big Mike, Coach Mo, and Hardball Harge, we out.
Sir. See ya.